Good evening, children of class 6. Coming back to your SST class. In my last class, I have started lesson 5, different ways of life, and we have finished till the Vedic people. Now, I have also told you that the Vedic period is divided into two parts, early Vedic period and later Vedic period. And I have also discussed about the Kula, Grihapati, Grama, Gramani, Vishpati, Jana, Janapati, or Rajan. Today we will talk about the social life. Now, what is a social life? Social life means the life which is prevailed or which is found in society. We all are social beings because we cannot live alone. We need someone to live with us, and that is why we are called social beings and we reside in a society. Now, specific type of society was found in specific periods. Now, in this period, during this Vedic age, during the Aryans culture, let's see what type of society prevailed. The Aryans were divided into groups or varnas based on their occupations. Now, some societies are there which are divided on the basis of the economical system. Some are there which are divided according to the caste system. Some are there which are divided according to the religious system. But society was divided according to the occupations, means the type of work people are doing. On that type, this society was divided. And some people were there who used to do rituals, religious things, sacrifices, and praise to God. Those were called Brahmins. Those were called Brahmins. The next were there who used to fight in support of the king. That was the soldier types. They were called Kshatriyas. They were called Kshatriyas. Then comes Vaishyas, who were the traders, merchants, craftsmen, cultivators. They are the Shudras, Vaishyas, and last and the lowest grade was the Shudras, who were the laborers. And those who are called coolies or the masons, you can say, right? They are the Shudras. So, what are the four categories we are getting? Brahmans, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Let's repeat: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. So these are the four categories of system which was prevailed in the Vedic time. According to this, the society was divided, and that was divided in blocks: Brahmin block, Kshatriyas block, Vaishyas block, Shudras block. Next comes food, as because they were uh, religiously, they had a very great belief. So it can be calculated that they used to believe in having something vegetable, preferably milk, and those sorts of foods. Milk and milk products, ghee, butter were the principal diet of each and every one. Then comes fruits, vegetables, barley, wheat, rice. They also enjoyed hunting and ate various types of meat, but milk products were the main food items for them. They used to drink suras. Suras means alcohols nowadays, which are prevalent. They were, but that was a som drink. Som drink for them something which is very pious, which is having the blessing of God, and they used to believe that if we are having suras, that is a part of Maheshwara, that is Lord Shiva's blessings or Lord Shiva's drink. Then comes clothes. Clothes were of two types, stitched and unstitched. The antariya tied around the waist komod. They used to wear something which is inner wear tied around the waist, and uttariya draped around the shoulder. You can see this picture. This is antariya, lower part, and this is uttariya, upper part. These two were the unstaged dress of men. They also wore turbans. Turbans. This is turban. Pagri type. Acha. Ladies used to wear jewelries, metal, gold, silver. You can see this figure also. She is wearing lots of accessories. Jewelries are there. Golden jewelries. Okay. So this was the outfit of the ladies. Now, there were 4 stages of life according to the Vedas. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, then comes Sannyasa. Brahmacharya means that was the first stage of life when we are students. That is now. The stage which you are residing right now at this moment. This is the Brahmacharya stage. When you are in the sort of learning something, where you are in the stage of grasping something, knowledge, then power, then conception, this is Brahmacharya stage. Next comes Grihastha. When you get yourself settled down with some other lady or person, when you make yourself settle down in a family along with making yourself tied up with someone else. Then comes Vanaprastha, that is when you have crossed the middle life of yours and you are getting yourself involved in meditation, then prayings. Okay, that is Vanaprastha. And Sannyasa, when you leave everything, your family, your offsprings, your husband or wife, your beloved people, and you completely wait for the last moment of your life to come so that you can reach the eternity. Clear? So these are the 4 stages: Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. And in previous days, there were no schools and colleges. They used to reside in Gurukul. Gurukul means it's an ashram type thing. It's a hostel where you have to perform all your actions by yourself. Nobody will be there to provide. Nowadays, mother is there, father is there, they are providing each and everything to the child or children. But Gurukul was something where you have to wash your clothes, clean up your utensils, broom your room, you have to do the meditation, learn your studies, go to the forest and collect the woods, you have to prepare your meal, then again you have to do your work. That makes a person perfect. That when you want to reside a life of isolation, you have the capacity that you can do your all work by yourself. You don't need to take help of anyone else. That is called Gurukul. So these are the 4 stages of life. We have started from social life, we have completed clothes and ornaments, then comes economic life. Now, economic life means people were mainly pastoralists. The later Vedic period, agriculture had become main occupation. Pastoralists means doing prayers and pujas and ceremonies and all, and earning some amount from there or food. Later on, when there was growth, Vedic people started to do agriculture, crops. They used to sell it in the market and earn the many money to live a healthy and prosperous life. They also used to do cattle rearing, hunting, fishing, metalwork, carpentry, then leather work. These were the common occupations. Now, leather work, cattle rearing, these are all found in nowadays also. Acha. By the later Vedic age, the ornament known as Nishka began to be used as a common unit, much like modern money. Nishka. Nishka, at ornament that was used by the later Vedic people residing in later Vedic age, and that was very common. That became very common. Last part comes the religion. In religion, people residing in the Vedic people age, these Vedic people, they were much more influenced by the natural gods. Indra, then Vayu, then Surya, then Prithvi. Prithvi was the goddess of earth, Surya, sun god, Agni, god of fire, Indra, god of rain. They used to pray or perform different rituals or do the prayers and yagyas so that these natural calamities should not come to them and destroy their lifestyle. They used to believe that if they will perform yagyas and a pious and a very soothing life out of all jealousy. If they keep on devoting, then due to their piousness, they are going to have a very healthy and peaceful life. Otherwise, these gods, they can get offended, and they can curse them with a very obstacleful life. So this is what the chapter ends. Here are some box given. So I don't think there is too much thing to be gone through. These are the main points of the lesson. Go through it. I believe you will definitely get interest, and you will definitely be able to understand the lesson. Okay? Thank you.